Good afternoon, everybody. Today what we're going to do, we're going to have some pork steaks served with some carrots and baby steamed potatoes. We're also going to knock up a mustard type of sauce dressing to go over the pork. So let's see how we get on with this. So stick a TAGINE on for the pork. High heat. Get that hot. Right, so we're going to get the pork and we're going to just stick it in just with the fat side down to start with. So we're just going to try and brown the fat off a little bit and just render it down a touch. Right, so that's the pork cooked really nicely there. So that fat will just render down a little bit and it'll brown all the outsides a little bit and look nice. Meanwhile, while that's cooked away, we'll get the potatoes in the bottom with a steamer, and we'll get the top in there for the carrots. The carrots going in there, nice and easy. This is all we're going to serve them with. So we've got them now, carrots and potatoes, so we'll get them on the go. High heat again, and we'll get them cooked away. So we've still got the pork in there. You see the fat should be just browning off a little bit now. Right, so the fat's sealed off lovely now. I'll just show you this. That's what you want, a little bit colour on it. So now we're just going to sear the pork off in the pan, and then once that's done, we're going to stick them on a little bit foil and we're going to finish them off under the grill. What you can use over the sizzle. As you can see, the pork sealed up nicely now. So we'll be putting that on some foil and we'll get that into the grill. Right, there you go. So we've got the pork under the grill now. It's on quite a high heat, so we'll see how they're getting on under there. Keep an eye on them. Meanwhile, what we've done, we've added a full teaspoon of whole grain mustard, half a teaspoon of English mustard, just into the pan that we use to do the seal the pork off, so you keep the pork juices and that in there as well. Right, so we've knocked 300 grams, 300 millilitres of chicken stock. Just any chicken stock, just knock 300 millilitres of, and that's going to be added straight to the mustard. I'll just get that fork out there and just stir it, and we're going to add that into there and then boil it up. Sorry, I'm just trying to use the wrong hand. Right, so that's going to go into there and then we're going to boil that up. Right, so we've got that stock in there. So we'll mix it well, bring it up to the boil and it'll all mix in well. So you've got the two mustards infusing each other in the chicken stock, and you can smell it already. It smells lovely. There you go, and that's come together nice that now. So it's come up the boil, everything's infused together. At this point I'm just going to add a little bit dried oregano. Tarragon is another good one, really goes well with the mustard. I haven't got any tarragon at the minute, so just a little bit dried oregano, that's gone into there, and that's all mixed together nicely. Right, so all we're going to do now, we've got in a smaller pan here, so we're going to add this stock into what we've made up with the mustard, the little sauce, into that smaller pan. It'll just make it easier when we come to add the fromage for you. That's come up to the boil there, so we're going to take that off the heat, and then we're going to pour in the thickener. Gail's going to meet, my assistant Gail's going to do it for us. Right, so Gail's adding that now. There. Grand freshy stuff. Mix that in. That'll be a nice little mustard sauce there. There's the pork chops come out now. Gail's just serving the veg over there. And we've got the sauce there ready to go. There you go. Gail's just serving us, so look at that sauce. Lovely, lovely mustard sauce. Give it a try at home, people. Lovely.